What's up, travellers? Welcome back to the channel. ASJE Aviation HQ coming with another video for you guys today. Today we have an airport update for you guys today. This is airport update number 24, this YouTube channel. But of course, if you are new to the channel, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. If you like the content of model plane reviews, airport updates, model unboxings, and more involving the hobby of model collecting in 1 to 50 scale and 1 to 200 scale, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and of course welcome. Turn that bell icon on for notifications for future videos coming to the channel very soon. Got a great array of videos coming soon to the channel, so you don't want to miss out on them, including a massive unboxing of the C5 Galaxy released by Gemini Jets in recent times. Today we have the theme of the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, as of course I am doing this series of my 100 plus Dreamliner series. Of course, go ahead and check out the card in the top right corner leading to the playlist of all of the episodes I've done so far. So yeah, thank you very much for coming along and tuning in for today's video. Let's go ahead and check out what's at the airport. Starting off here at Alpha 1, today we have an Air New Zealand Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner about to be pushed back for a flight out to Central Texas International Airport. That of course is Gemini Jet's 1975 airport. Go ahead and check out his YouTube link in the description below. This model here was my first ever 787 in my collection, is the reason why it's at Alpha 1 today. All of the 787s that are at the Alpha gates today are significant to my airport, as well as most of them around my airport as well, so do stay tuned for any of the facts that you'll hear today. So going out to Central Texas today is New Zealand Flight 029, and this aircraft here made by Phoenix Models. Moving down to Alpha 2 today, we have the 25th 787 for my collection, a Kenya Airways Boeing 787-8, coming with service from Nairobi, Kenya today via Swan City International Airport. Go ahead and check out their Instagram page in the description below, via the link in the shadow area, as well as where the other one was. As mentioned, coming in with service from Kenya today, Nairobi, Kenya via Swan City International Airport, as Kenya Flight 788, and this aircraft made by Phoenix Models. Moving down to Alpha 3 today, we have a KLM Royal Dutch Airlines Boeing 787-10. This aircraft model was my 50th Boeing 787 for my collection, the reason why it's at Alpha 3 today. This aircraft here came in with service from Amsterdam today via Las Vegas as KLM Flight 635 over the Pacific Ocean. Of course, this aircraft doesn't actually fly over the Pacific Ocean, as of course my airport is a fictional airport. So yeah, KLM Royal Dutch Airlines Boeing 787-10 wearing the 100th year anniversary livery. Absolute stunning model made by Phoenix Models. Moving down to Alpha 4 today, as we can see the sun is now approaching onto my airport map, giving you a nice bit of ambience for the airport update. So here at Alpha 4 we have my 75th Boeing 787 Dreamliner for my collection. This aircraft here is a Biman Bangladesh Airlines Boeing 787-9. Came in with service as a direct flight from Dhaka in Bangladesh, of course that being the capital city. As you can see, being serviced by those Fantasy Wings catering trucks, very, very nice indeed. Do go ahead and get some yourselves if you are wishing to, as I would really, really recommend you doing so. Made by JC Wings, as mentioned, this aircraft came in with service from Dhaka in Bangladesh. And moving down to Alpha 5, we have my 100th Boeing 787 Dreamliner in my collection. This aircraft will be featured in my next and last of my installments for the 787 series, as I mentioned in the earlier parts of the video. The All Nippon Airways Boeing 787-9 wearing the ANA Future Promise livery. Came in with service from Tokyo Haneda today via Perth in Australia as All Nippon Flight 881, made by NG Models. Can't wait to get this up close to the camera for you guys. If you are wanting to see any model reviews of the aircraft you see in the video today, do let me know in the comment section below, and I will get them out for you to in the future, as I'm really wanting to ramp up all of the model reviews or in any of the content coming soon to the channel. As mentioned, go ahead and subscribe and turn the bell icon to be notified when videos go live on the channel. So as mentioned, on upon Airways 787-9 in the future promised livery came in with service as on upon 881 from Haneda via Perth to ASJE International Airport today, made by NG Models. Quickly going over to the Delta gate. Today we have an Air New Zealand Boeing, A3, this is an Airbus A320, my bad, not a Boeing. This aircraft has come in with service from Auckland today as New Zealand Flight 560, yet to be serviced, of course, because the catering trucks and the servicing aircraft are coming to the service of this aircraft. Of course, I don't really have that many like GSC from my airport. I am wanting to ramp up the all of the my collection of the GSC in the future, so we'll stay tuned for the updates regarding them. Do apologise for the shadow, and of course if you can hear the traffic in the background. Going to taxiway Papa, we have an Air New Zealand A320neo made by JC Wings. Just letting you know, the A320 you saw before was made by Phoenix Models. Here, made by JC Wings, Air New Zealand A320neo, taxiing out for a flight to, let me just find this for you, to Hobart today, as New Zealand Flight 197. A new route for the airport, of course, new route for the airline in general. I think it may have started in the previous year with the A320neo and the A321neos as well. Yep, so taxiing out for Hobart today, A320neo by New Zealand, made by JC Wings. Let's go ahead and check out the Bravo stands today, because these are not 787s, as you can see, because the 787s cannot park at the Bravo gates. Starting off at Bravo 1, we have an Air New Zealand ATR 72-600 wearing the old All Blacks livery. This aircraft is now coloured in the Black Fern livery, not the All Blacks livery. This aircraft here is coming with service from Nelson today, up in the top of the South Island, here in New Zealand, as New Zealand Flight 5853 from Nelson today, made by JC Wings. Moving along to Bravo 2, we have the Air New Zealand A321neo. This was their first ever 78. Sorry, wow, I'm doing well today, aren't I? This was their first ever Airbus A321neo for their fleet. November Alpha, I believe, is the registration of this aircraft. This aircraft is coloured in the Black Fern livery and is come in with service from Brisbane today as New Zealand Flight 147. As you can see, being catered there by that catering truck at the R1 boarding door. Moving down to Bravo 3 today, we have the Air New Zealand A321neo in the Black Star Alliance livery. Oscar Yankee Bravo being the registration of this aircraft. This is, of course, about to be pushed back to out for a flight up to Auckland today as New Zealand Flight 550. What I would like is Fantasy Wings to come out with the pushback tugs for narrow body aircraft, as of course they do look quite tacky with the wide body pushback tugs. So hopefully they come out with them in the future, so I can have some for my narrow body aircraft. So as mentioned, up to Auckland today is New Zealand Flight 550, and this aircraft is made by NG Models. Up to Bravo 4 today, we have another Air New Zealand A321neo, but this one also made by NG Models. is being catered for a flight out to Melbourne today, but this is Melbourne RA International Airport. Another subscriber route for the airport. Go ahead and check out either their YouTube or their Instagram page in the description below. They have a great array of models. Go ahead and check out their page in the description below, as I mentioned. Made by NG Models. Very, very nice model. Hopefully I can do a model review of this in the future. And back there at Bravo 5 we have another Kiwi Airbus A321neo. This of course is made by Phoenix Models, apart from the last two you saw. This one is being catered for a flight out to Apia today in Samoa as New Zealand Flight 9097. Very, very nice model indeed, made by Phoenix Models. Let's have a look at the taxiways before we go ahead and check out the other gates here at the airport. Here, taxiing out for a departure on taxiway Echo, we have a Shanghai Airlines Boeing 787-9. The significance of this aircraft is just because, you know, I love the model and it hasn't been out for a long time. Plus the tail fin is red, and of course red is my favourite colour, as you can tell with the branding on this channel. But this is being operated by China Eastern today. It's China Eastern Flight 737 up to Shanghai today via Melbourne in Australia. That of course being Melbourne Tullamarine International Airport, made by NG Models, this model of course. Other one here, another model aircraft here for you guys today. This of course is a brand new aircraft for my collection. This is an American Airlines Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, taxiing out for departure to Dallas Fort Worth today as American Flight 35. Either that or 34. Of course I will put the details in the bottom corner, just like every other model in this update. Very, very nice model. Cannot wait to do the model review of this aircraft in the future moving forward. Here we have my favourite airline in the world, of course. That is the reason why I've put this out. Go ahead and check out the model review I did of this aircraft. Top right corner right about now. Of course, the Singapore Airlines Boeing 787-10. This is taxiing out for a flight up to Singapore Changi today as Singapore 282. I do apologise for firstly the stuttering that I have, and of course the shaking of the camera. Pretty difficult to hold the tripod still, but you know. Made by NG Models, absolutely fantastic model. Love this model so much. Looking forward to seeing their 777-300ER by NG Models in the very, very near future. Turning on to the taxiway or the runway here, runway 10 is my 34th 787 Dreamliner. Reason why 34 is a significant number is, of course, the individual numbers of my birth date equal the number 34, and that of course is my favourite number because of that reason. But here we have an Uzbekistan Airways Boeing 787-8 turning on to the runway, about to line up for a flight out to Tashkent today via Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia as Uzbek Flight 552. It is an actual flight made, and of course this aircraft is made by Phoenix Models. Here at the remote stand, or well, I guess every gate in my airport is a remote stand, but here we have at the dock, I guess, the off-gate dock, let's just say there. We have a United Arab Emirates Amari flight Boeing 787-9 made by NG Models. I believe this was in my most recent 787 video. This has come in with service from Abu Dhabi today, is Abu Dhabi flight Abu Dhabi 1 of course, and of course via Abu Dhabi via Singapore, as I should mention, and it of course is made by NG Models. Here we have at the first of the Charlie gates, here we have a Royal Jordanian Airlines Boeing 787-8 made by Gemini Jets has come in with service from Oman via ASJE International Airport. Go ahead and check out his YouTube channel, and of course maybe his Instagram page in the description below as well. Absolutely stunning model. The flight number of this aircraft is, or this flight is 180. As mentioned, made by Gemini Jets. Absolutely stunning model. Of course, Charlie 2 is empty, of course, usually is. But here we have my favourite model of my collection. The reason why it is at this gate, and of course in my collection, the Air New Zealand Boeing 787-9, wearing the absolutely gorgeous Black Beauty livery. Black Beauty, of course, is the nickname of the aircraft livery. The official name is Black Fern, not All Blacks. Yeah, might do a separate video explaining the differences if you can't tell the differences already. But anyway, this aircraft is about to be prepped, or it's just resting here, soon to be prepped for a flight up to New York today, as Air New Zealand Flight 1 to JFK. Of course, this aircraft doesn't actually do that service, I don't think, or has never done that service before. So this might be an inaugural flight for this specific airframe. Made by NG Models. Go ahead, check out the model review I did of this aircraft in the top right corner right about now. Just panning down as an overview of the airport. Moving down to the last model in today's video. Here we have the Virgin Atlantic Airways Boeing 787-9 heading out to London today as Virgin Flight 251 via Shanghai in China, of course, that being the Pudong International Airport. Absolutely gorgeous model made by Phoenix Models. Should do the model review of this aircraft as well. Reason why I put it out is, of course, Virgin Atlantic is one of my favourite carriers. Of course, the founder is an absolute idol to me, Sir Richard Branson. Another reason why I love this airline. In my opinion, it is streaks above British Airways in terms of the UK carriers. Virgin Atlantic Flight 251 up to London Heathrow today via Shanghai Pudong. And that will do it for today's video, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'll give you some nice views as I'm wrapping up this video. I do hope that you enjoyed this video and what you saw. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and of course go ahead and comment below what you enjoyed in this video, and of course go ahead and subscribe, turn on that notification bell for future videos on the channel. Looking forward to ramping up the activity on this channel again. Been out of sorts in the latter part of the month and the last few weeks. Motivation had plummeted, but I am back, don't you worry. Videos coming out very, very soon. The model review of the Condor A330neo by Gemini Jets, the American 777 by NG Models, and the Qatar Airways retro livery by JC Wings on the 777. They are all coming very soon to the channel, so don't stick around, don't miss out on anything, and hopefully I see your support on those videos. If you are wanting to show your support even further and support my social rounds on the internet, go ahead and scan the QR code on the screen now to be led straight to my Instagram page. If you are wanting to check out all of the links that I have for all the social accounts I have, go ahead and check out the link in the description below, where you'll be able to find a link leading to all of the accounts that I have on social media, whether it is YouTube, my website for International Airport, and of course all of the Instagram pages I have, and of course my Twitter account. Go ahead and check that out, and of course you'll be able to see the Patreon account link as well if you want to support the movements I have and the projects I have coming very soon to this airport. Whether I want to expand my model collection, and of course expand the size of the airport as well. Do come along and support my movements if you are wishing to, and of course choose your tier and I hope I can see your support moving forward into the future. So I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you did like what you saw and you want to see some more videos like this, go ahead and check out the left video coming soon to the screen soon, where you'll be able to see my most recent video. On the right hand side would be the full playlist of airport updates on the channel. In the middle is where you can subscribe. But until next time guys, fly safe, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.